I'm Jason Herman. I'm a lawyer with Herman Wells, and I focus on insurance. We had a client named Ken, and he came to us because his insurance company, which was Citizens Insurance, denied his claim for damage to his house. He had cracks that had formed in his house, really big ones. Citizens denied his claim. They said, your damage is not caused by a sinkhole activity, it's caused by the ground moving because there's organics in there that are decaying. When we first got this case in, we looked to see what can we do to find this guy coverage so he can fix his house and get back into it. We looked at the policy. What does it say? What are the arguments we can make? And here we looked at a provision in there called a collapse coverage provision that we thought we could use to find insurance coverage for Ken, even if Citizens was right, even if organics were the cause instead of sinkhole. We didn't just do that either. We hired an engineer to do an independent investigation. That engineer came back and said, Citizens got this wrong. It is sinkhole. It's not just buried organics, although those are there. And so we went into this with the idea, we've got this legal argument that even if Citizens is right, we should still get Ken paid. And if they're wrong, we definitely should. And that's how we came into this case. We felt like either way we had Citizens. We had these two different theories that for us, we felt like no matter how this case came out, if a jury said the only cause of the damage is buried organics, or if they said it's sinkhole, we felt like we should win. Citizens didn't agree with us. We pushed that argument on them. We tried to convince them to settle the case. And they said, here's $1,000, take it or leave it. Our client didn't take it. We went to trial on this case. And when we went there, it was, it's kind of a scary thing because here's an insurance company that for some reason it thinks it's going to win. We think we have them dead to rights. And so I kept thinking we must be missing something. But the trial went well. We picked a good jury. Openings went great. The witnesses all went well. We cross-examined Citizens experts and they did exactly what we wanted. And ultimately the jury found for us. They both said that we won on our theory that this was a collapse and it was covered by the policy, but they also said that our engineer was right and this was a sinkhole that damaged his house, and Citizens' engineer was wrong. We got Ken enough money to fix his house. We actually went from a $1,000 offer up to getting him about $300,000. So one of the great things about this case is we had a house that was really our client's dream house that he had saved for and bought, and it wasn't safe to live in. After we won the trial, he got the money, he fixed it, he was able to live there safely, he closed up those cracks and he stabilized the house, and it was a safe place, a place that he could live in again.